Welcome to Thomas Nelson Community College. I'm Dr. Belle Whelan, Dean of Student Services, and this is Dr. Vern Lowland, Dean of Instruction. We're here today to share with you some very valuable information concerning a major change that will occur in our academic calendar effective summer 1988. The information is being provided in an attempt to make this transition for you as orderly and effortless as possible. Dr. Lowland?
Starting next summer, Thomas Nelson Community College, along with the other 22 community colleges in the state system for community colleges in Virginia, will convert from the quarter system to the semester system. What this means is that all of higher education in Virginia, except for Virginia Tech, which will be converting in the fall of 1988, will be on the semester system. It will give us a common academic year and a common way of calculating course credits and other things. We think this is going to provide a number of advantages to you students. We think, for instance, that being able to transfer from Thomas Nelson to senior institutions at the end of your 2 years will be very much easier for you because we'll be on a common system. We also think that the course teaching format on a semester system will make it easier for you to devote much more attention to your studies over a 15-week period instead of the current 10 weeks. And think of the advantage for you in summer employment. Right now, you're beginning your job hunt perhaps in mid-June when all of the other students in senior institutions have already been working for a month. You're going to be able to compete with them very favorably now and have good job opportunities for the summer. Under the current system, the academic year, as you well know, consists of 3 terms: fall, winter, and spring. Each of these approximately 10 weeks long, plus exams. Under the semester system, you'll be working for 2 15-week terms with the exams at the end. Now, a simple calculation will show you that the 3 10-week terms that you are now under and the 2 15-week terms that you will be under will equal the same length of instruction for the academic year. In other words, 30 weeks of instruction that is now covered in 3 quarters will be covered in 2 semesters. One of the notable changes that you're going to have with the semester system, and one of the most notable, is the academic year. Currently, you're beginning your classes in late September. Beginning next summer, you will be beginning your fall term in August. In fact, the date for that has already been set at August 25th. And you'll conclude your first fall semester just before Christmas. The spring semester will begin just after New Year, and you will graduate, those of you who will be eligible to do so, in mid-May. After that, there will be a summer session available for students who want to or need to attend. There are other changes that are going to occur. Names of courses, numbers of courses, titles and credit values for each of these courses will also be affected by the semester system, although we've made every effort to keep those as simple as possible. Let's take, for example, those of you who are involved in a 3-quarter English sequence. English 111, 112, and 113, all composition courses. Under the semester system, only 2 of those courses will be required: English 111 and 112. You will also notice that some of the prefixes will be changed, most of them reduced from 4 letters to 3 letters. Let me give you another example. In mathematics, you're currently taking 3 quarters of math analysis, if you're in that sequence: Math 141, 142, and 143. Under the semester system, you'll notice a significant change because the numbers will be changed to 173 and 174, and the course titles will change. They will become Calculus and Analytic Geometry. One of the things that you can do to help yourself, and if there's anything else that we want this particular presentation to do, is to encourage you to see your advisor, to work with your counselor as soon as possible. It will both put your mind at rest, and it will also help you to plan and prepare for the semester conversion. Now, a student who's currently taking 3 courses that have 3 credit hours each will, under the semester system, take 2 3-semester hour courses. so that you will have 6 semester hours that will equal the current 9 quarter hours. The same amount of instruction over the same period of time, but divided a bit differently. Under the semester system, 3 quarter hours will equal 2 semester hours. So if you're currently taking 9 quarter hours, you'll be taking 6 semester hours. The basic formula that we're going to use to convert the value of quarter hours to semester hours will be approximately 2/3, or 66%. Now you can use this formula to calculate the number of hours that you need to graduate. Those of you who are currently in curricula requiring 97 quarter hours to graduate would multiply this 97 times 0.66, or 2/3, and come out with approximately 65 semester hours. And that will be the minimum that most students will need in order to graduate. When the new curriculum sheets are available, the exact number of semester hours needed to graduate will be identified, and you'll notice that the total may vary a bit. So once again, the most important thing that you can do is to see your advisor to ensure that you have enough hours to graduate. Let's take a specific application. Suppose that you're currently a student who has earned 60 quarter hours. Now what you want to do is to find out how many more hours you're going to need to graduate under the semester system. Well, if we take the 2/3 application to the 60 quarter hours, you will see that you have earned 40 semester hours of credit. Take the 65 hours that you will need to graduate, subtract the 40 hours that you already have, and you'll see that you need 25 semester hours in order to complete your graduation requirements. Now, some of you I know are interested in graduating in August of 1988. Will that be possible? For most of you, yes. There will be some technical curricula that will find it very difficult because our summer session next year will be very, very short, beginning on June 16th and ending on August 15th. But we're going to make every effort to ensure that as many of you as possible who would normally have graduated in August of 1988 will be able to do so. Be sure to begin planning now. See your advisor to see what you can do to make sure that that happens. For those of you who are considering transferring to a 4-year school, the first and most important thing that you need to do is to consult with that particular college or university to see what the requirements are for you to enter there as a junior and to graduate in your chosen curriculum. We'll be glad to help you here too as much as we possibly can. See your counselor, see your advisor to ensure that the transition will be as smooth as possible for you, because we have no interest in causing you any additional courses, taking any additional time for you to make that transfer. There are many other things here that I know that you're going to be interested in too, and to explain some of those is Dr. Whelan.
Another major change that will occur as a result of the conversion to the semester system will be visible on your transcript. Beginning with grades earned summer of 1988, a statement will be printed directly onto your transcript that says, prior to summer '88, the student's grades were recorded in quarter hours. Beginning with the summer session '88, all courses will be calculated on a semester basis. No grade points will change and no hours of credit will be lost as a result of the conversion, so don't worry about that. Know also the transcripts will not be reevaluated as a result of the semester conversion. No grade point averages will be lowered as a result of the conversion. Another major change that impacts everyone is tuition rate, and I know that that's of a major concern to each of you. How will tuition rates change? A student is currently paying $16.95 for each quarter credit hour in which they are enrolled. For a 3/4 hour course, tuition is $50.85 under the current tuition rate. When the conversion occurs, a 3/4 hour course will be equivalent to a 2-semester hour course, and tuition for the semester course will be calculated at a rate of $25.50 per semester hour, or $51 for the same course. Now That's roughly the same tuition that was paid for 1 3/4 credit hour. In other words, for students who are enrolled in 12 hours, under the current tuition rate, at the 3/4 hour rate for 12 quarter hours, tuition is $610.20. For those same 12 semester hours in the 88-89 year, the tuition will be $612. Again, under the current tuition rate, it is roughly the same price. Any change in tuition that does occur will occur as a result of tuition being raised overall, and that same rate would have been changed or increased anyway. So the increase will not occur as a result of the change 2 semesters. And for those of you who are currently receiving financial aid awards, you are getting 3 equal payments over the academic year. 1 payment in the fall, 1 in the winter, and 1 in the spring quarters. Under the semester system, you will receive the same amount of money, but in 2 equal payments, 1 in the fall semester and 1 in the spring semester. It is also necessary to complete all financial aid forms earlier because of the change in the starting dates of each of the semesters. In order to be considered for all financial aid programs for the 88-89 academic year, all application files should be completed by June 1st of 1988. We realize that this seems awfully confusing, but we also know that as the information becomes available, your advisors and your counselors will be sure to share that information with you. So the best planning tool for you now is to be sure and keep in contact with your advisors and/or counselors. There will be a lot of material available for each of you, and that material will become available beginning February 1st with the production and distribution of our catalog. Additionally, curriculum conversion sheets will be available February 1st, and the summer and fall class schedules will both be out in May of 1988. The availability of this information will, we hope, make the transition much easier than you anticipate at this point. Dr. Lowland?
By now, we have provided the framework for you to change from the quarter to the semester system by giving you basic information that should reduce any concern, any anxiety that you might have about what is in store for you next year. The most important advice that we can give you now after this presentation is to see your advisor, to work with that advisor to be sure that your transition to the semester system is a very smooth and easy one for you. That's the way that it should be. We appreciate your continued interest in attending Thomas Nelson Community College, and we want you to know that we are eager and willing to work with you to make sure that your academic programs here will be completed successfully.